We're going to record this. Okay, so today's online social is sponsored by Premama Prenatal Vitamins. And if you've never been to a Mom TV live online social, let me tell you a little bit how it works. We have a sponsor, and we often talked about their products, similar to what we do on a Twitter party. And during the short online social, we'll talk about the product. I'll ask some questions. Everybody gets a chance to win. We have lots of prizes. Let me show you some of the prizes we got today. We got toys from Mega Blocks. We got lots of toys. They made me like haul these up here. Lots of toys from Mega Blocks. We have care packages from Coppertone. We have Madagascar videos. And we also are going to be giving away 4 Toys R Us gift cards, $25 gift cards for Toys R Us and Babies R Us. So that if you are an expectant mom and you are needing to buy some products, then you can take them to Babies R Us. And if you are a mom who is Christmas shopping, you know that Toys R Us gift card will come in handy. So the way that we do it is I will ask questions similar to asking questions for your input on Twitter, like on a Twitter party, except for you're going to put the answers in the chat room here. And I ask that you use the hashtag Premama when you are answering your question. And then Maggie or Elizabeth on my team will randomly select someone's comment and input from those who are talking, and you will win a prize. It's as easy as that. We'll contact you, get your address, and get it shipped out right away. Okay, so let's get started here. How many of you guys, when you're pregnant, and let's not start any rumors out in the blogosphere, I am way too old to be pregnant, but how many of you guys take those big old hawker kind of big old, now these actually are the fish oil and flaxseed, but remember prenatal vitamins, how big they were, and you used to gag on them, like you go to swallow them and you're like, ugh, because you can't get these big pills. And then you do like me. You get the hammer out. Okay, now let's be honest, you guys. How many of you got the hammer out when you're trying to take prenatal vitamins and you're sitting here and you're going, trying to crush your prenatal vitamins so that you can swallow it? Or better yet, you go and you get a marshmallow or a piece of cheese like you do with your dog, and you wrap it all up and then you try to swallow it. I mean, being pregnant and trying to take prenatal vitamins is just one of the hardest. It's like an oxymoron. You shouldn't have to pull out the hammer, try to gag on the pill, smash it, and do whatever you can just to keep your body healthy for your newborn. So, fortunately for us all, now, is this like so smart or what? The folks at Premama Prenatal Vitamins figured out a better way to do it. And if you've ever seen me, I'm sure you guys have seen me, hold on. Y'all know I don't drink soda, and this is like makes so much sense. I always add some kind of iced tea or something to my water, right? Well, now what they did with prenatal vitamins is Premama actually took the vitamins for you and put them in these little packets. See these little packets? Similar to your Crystal Light or your Lipton iced tea. And it is so easy now to take your prenatal vitamins. All you do is you take your bottle of water, or you can take your orange juice or whatever you want to take. Hold on. I know this is bad for your teeth. But all you do is you take your prenatal vitamin, add it to your water. You can add it to orange juice. It's literally flavorless, okay, flavorless. Look, it doesn't even really, it doesn't turn my water any color, so your boss doesn't have to know you were pregnant. Did you guys see that article this week in the New York Times about how many women don't tell their boss they're pregnant? So anyways, I put my prenatal vitamins in here, and again, please do not start rumors that Maria is drinking prenatal vitamins, so she must be pregnant. Please don't do that. Anyway, so just like that, I've taken my prenatal vitamins. How cool is that? There is no taste to it. So you don't have to gag. If you're nauseous, it's not going to make you more nauseous. There's no flavor to it. It's literally flavorless, okay? So there you have it. Prenatal vitamins that are tasteless, and you don't have to use the old hammer. So before we keep going and I tell you more about Premama, let's give some prizes away. So for a $25 gift card to Toys R Us, and just chat, put it in the long line of chats going on. Tell me how, and if you didn't gag on your pills and you just say, I just took them with water and I was fine, that's fine too. But what did you have to do to take your prenatal pills? Did you just swallow them? Did you wrap them in cheese? Did you put them, did you do like me and break them up with a hammer? And tell me how you took your prenatal pills or your prenatal vitamins, and your name will go in the hat for a $25 gift card to Toys R Us or Babies R Us, wherever, you want to use it. And the girls in my office who are not here in my lovely vacation house in Malacca, Florida, will choose your name. And one of the things I want to tell you about while you're doing that, Premama, is that, again, it's tasteless. So if you want to put it in your coffee, or you want to, even after you have the baby, you need energy, it's all right here in these little packets. And I want to congratulate, I know a couple of the moms who are 25 weeks pregnant, I think I saw. How exciting is that? I absolutely loved being pregnant. Of course, it wasn't easy for me to get pregnant, but when I did get pregnant, I loved being pregnant. So, ooh, applesauce. Oh my gosh, I don't know, AJ. Applesauce and vitamins doesn't really sound good to me, but if it worked for you, I'm glad that it was. So anyway, so let me just tell you. So Maggie, let's go ahead and pick a winner and give away that $25 gift card, and then we'll give away the Mega Blocks prizes as well in just a second. So one of the things that people ask me about Premama is, Maria, does it have all the nutrients that all the rest of the vitamins have? And the answer to that is yes. It contains USP verified and food FDA administration nutrients not typically found in a combination in any other prenatal vitamin. So it not only has everything that everybody else has, but it also has a lot of other things. So B vitamins, which provide you energy. Yay, we all need energy. DHA and omega-3 fatty acids. Okay, so instead of taking this fatty acid tablet and trying to get this thing down, which every morning I take this, I'm like this with my water trying to get it into me. And then, of course, I have that, I don't know, burping thing that goes on after you take omega-3. But with the Premama, you don't have that problem. So it has the DHA and the omega-3, which is contributes to the cognitive development of your baby. And also, I didn't know this, but did you know omega-3 helps prevent postpartum depression? I didn't know that either, but I learned something new every day. It also has ginger root, which helps with nausea. So I saw a couple of the moms that got nausea, and it has folic acid in it. So it's got everything plus a lot more. So let's give away this Mega Blocks, this big Mega Blocks Little Princess. Maybe it can go under your Christmas tree. Don't tell anyone that you want it today, and it can go under your Christmas tree. So if you could tell me, let's do something really positive. What is the best feeling about being pregnant? So prenatal vitamins maybe isn't the most pleasant thing, but what for you is the most pleasant thing about being pregnant? If you just tell us, your answer to that question, your name will go in the hat for the Mega Blocks. Shelly says feeling the baby kick and move. I have to tell you that I think that's a really cool feeling too. I mean, who doesn't love that feeling of the baby moving? I remember when I was pregnant, well, first of all, I don't know how many of y'all know this, but when I finally got pregnant, I was 4.5 months pregnant, and I adopted my daughter at the same time. So I was actually 4.5 months pregnant in the delivery room, watching my daughter being born by her birth mother. We could talk about being 4.5 months pregnant and watching an episiotomy, but that's for a whole nother show. But I have to tell you that it was so cool because I had basically a newborn in my arms, but then my stomach, that would like move and all of this. It was just a really weird experience, but one that, of course, like I was the only mom in Mommy and Me that would have her newborn baby sitting on top of her 9-month, big old pregnant belly. And I remember my friends taking, like everybody else was on a beach ball rolling their babies back and forth. Oh no, my baby was on my stomach rolling back and forth. So anyways, but that was probably the best part about being pregnant is, and also so many people would say to me, okay, Maria, people would walk up to me in the mall and they would see me with a 5-month-old newborn or a 5-month-old in my arm, and I'd be 9 months pregnant, and they'd go, now how did that happen? And one day I was at the mall and everybody kept saying that over and over again, and my girlfriend finally looked at these 2 little old ladies who came up to me and they're like, now how did you manage to do that? My friend said, oh, it was 2 different men, but please don't tell her husband. It was hilarious. If you could have seen the look on these women's faces. So anyways, let's pick a winner for the Mega Blocks, and then let's talk a little bit more about Premama for just a second. So Premama has only 6 calories, which I guess everything has calories. You can order it online at drinkpremama.com, and what you get is you get this box, and you get a 30-day supply. See, there's your supply of Premama or prenatal vitamins all in the box. And why don't we do this just so everybody remembers? For another $25 gift card, just let me know, where do you order Premama prenatal vitamins online? Just give us the website again, and I'll give you a hint. You drink it. So give me the name. Just tweet or whatever we're doing here in the chat room. Just post the name of the excuse me, the website, and we'll draw a name for a $25 gift card to Toys R Us. Okay, so here's another benefit. I have my prenatal vitamins in here, and I need to wet my throat, so guess what? I can do both at the same time. And literally, you guys, you can't even taste it. I mean, it's so awesome. So no more sledgehammer, no more big pills, no more using applesauce to swallow your prenatal vitamins. So let's just talk a little bit more about Premama, and then we'll give away a copper tone. Okay, let me show you what we're going to give away next. We're going to give away a copper tone gift pack, which includes a beach bag and this awesome beach towel. Oh my gosh, it almost smells like copper tone. Oh, it smells so good. We're going to send this out. And I tell you what, we're going to put with it. Oh, okay, so I thought we had some copper tone to put with it, but we're going to send you the beach towel and the copper tone beach bag. If you can just tell me, can you name one ingredient that's inside of Premama? So if you were listening, I named a couple of things that Premama contains. So if you could just tell me one ingredient, your name will go in the hat for the copper tone care package. That's what we'll call it. So when you go online, you can order Premama. You can they actually also have the reorder system, so you can buy multiple boxes at once and keep it going. And very easy to use, as I talked about. You can open the top in the middle of the package and pour it into 12 ounces of liquid, stir or shake, and each daily serving may be consumed in 2 equally divided doses. So So you can actually pinch the packet and take it in the morning or take it in the afternoon as well. And it's as easy as that. Prenatal vitamins right here in my water. You guys, can you imagine if a rumor got out that I was pregnant? Oh my goodness. That would just be like crazy. Okay, so let's pick a winner for the copper tone, and let's move on to giving away. We're going to give away 2 Madagascar videos. So you can watch Madagascar 1 and Madagascar 2 with your children. Keep them busy while you're trying to get your holiday shopping done. Or if you're pregnant and you need to put your feet up for a while, great way to entertain the other kids. So, you know, when we're pregnant, we crave a lot of different things. Tell me what food you craved while you were pregnant. And if you tweet, or not tweet, if you put that in the chat room, then you will win the Madagascar videos. So when I was pregnant, I know this is really crazy, but if you know me, you pretty much will understand this. I craved lettuce. I could not get enough lettuce. Anything green, basically, but particularly lettuce. I craved it all the time. And so it was pretty, I guess, no wonder. I only gained like 24 pounds when I was pregnant. I gained 24 pounds the first pregnancy, and the second pregnancy I gained 22 pounds. It's because I could not have enough lettuce. It was the craziest thing. But anyways, yeah, lettuce was my thing. You know, what's interesting too is that I got pregnant when I finally got pregnant, since we're talking about pregnancy. When I finally got pregnant, my 2 sons are 12 months apart, almost exactly 12 months apart. And so when I had my baby, so I adopted. 5 months later, I gave birth. Then I used the same infertility drugs again, got pregnant. And when I had my 3rd baby, I had a newborn. I had a 20-month-old, a 15-month-old, and a newborn. Okay, so when you're really having a bad day, just remember that I had 3 babies in less than 20 months. And oh my gosh, I'm so blessed for having that. Welcome, Jendi. We're talking about being pregnant and what we're craving, what your cravings were. So, anyways, it might have been a combination that I had 3 babies under 20 months, that I didn't gain a lot of weight when I was pregnant. Who knows? But anyhow, so y'all, last chance, put in what you craved for our Madagascar videos, and we'll get them sent out. Maggie, will you go ahead and pick a winner? And then according to my count, we have 2 more Toys R Us gift cards to give out. So today we've been talking a lot about prenatal vitamins and Premama, which is, as many of you guys have already heard, a supplement that all you do is pour it into your bottle of water. This is what it looks like afterwards, and it's completely tasteless. Well, of course, if I learned how to drink, it would be better. So anyways, there's no more using the hammer. There's no more gagging on big pills. Now all you have to do is take the little packet and pour it in. So we're talking a lot about pregnancy and how you feel. At what stage of your pregnancy did you begin taking prenatal vitamins? Was it before you were actually pregnant? Was it when you found out you were pregnant, or was it only after? So tell us and share with us when you started your prenatal vitamins, and we'll select one name for a $25 gift card to Toys R Us. So let us know. I think I started prenatal vitamins after I found out I was pregnant, because I think I was on so many other infertility drugs that they didn't want to give me prenatal vitamins too. But while you guys are sharing that with me, I'll tell you another really quick story about when I was pregnant. So I was trying. Finally, I told my husband, we decided we're going to try one last time before you know, we're going to try one last time because we had to put our name in for a baby to adopt. The baby was going to be born at the end of September. So in July, I said, okay, you know what? I want to focus on the baby we're getting and stop all this craziness. So we tried one last thing. And I kind of forgot about it, that we had done the shots and everything. And I met the birth mother. We ironically took her to Walt Disney World, and I met her. And on Friday of the next week, she called our adoption attorney, and she had decided to keep the baby because she found out from a girlfriend of hers that she could get all these food stamps and benefits if she kept the baby, which is a really sad reason to keep a baby. So I found that out on Friday. Of course, I cried the entire weekend. I laid on the couch, cried, never went off the couch the entire weekend. But Monday morning, I had a prior doctor's appointment to get my blood work done, my final blood work done. And so I said, okay, I've got to keep the doctor's appointment. I went into the doctor's office. I was so sad. I just was like, just get it over with so I can get back to the couch and finish my crying. Anyways, they took my blood. They looked at my urine. And I'll never forget, my head was down like this, and all I saw was the lab technician's feet leave the ground, and suddenly she yelled, "You're pregnant." And so I found out I was pregnant at that appointment on Monday, and on Tuesday, our adoption attorney called us back and told us that she had a new baby, a new birth mother, and the baby was due to be born the same week as the first baby, and asked us if we wanted it, and I said absolutely, because I just figured it was God's plan, you know. And anyways, so we didn't tell anybody that the first girl had changed her mind because everybody was looking forward to us adopting a baby, but we did a week later tell everybody that we are also pregnant, at which point everybody basically said, "Are you crazy?" So anyways, that's my story of how I got pregnant. So let's pick a winner, and then let's give away one more Mega Bloks prize. In fact, I tell you what, you guys, I'm going to put together this Mega Bloks because it's not really big. I'm just like the prize lady. Let's pair it with the Halo Sleep Sack. Now, you guys that know about the Halo Sleep Sack, this is a great prize, and it's something that whenever we have it at the Swag Suite, y'all go crazy over it. So so we're going to pair these two together, and for this prize, just name for me, what do you think is one of the best benefits that moms will enjoy by using the Premama prenatal vitamin? So just, you know, tweet a benefit or the thing that you like best about the idea of the Premama prenatal vitamin, and we'll select a winner and you'll get the Mega Blok toy for your older child and the Halo Sleep Sack for your other child, or you can use it as a prize or at your next baby shower. This would make a great gift if you have to go to a baby shower. So we'll select in just a second. So y'all want to know how I got my fourth baby, since we're talking about pregnancy? So here I was with 3 babies under 20 months. When they got a little bit older, the oldest one was 3. I really wanted a 4th child, and I tried to get pregnant. I couldn't get pregnant. Well, I couldn't get pregnant, and so during one of the procedures, some bacteria or something got on one of the instruments, and I basically had to be rushed to the hospital because I had a massive infection inside. And while I was there, my doctor, who is my best friend, because if you go to a gynecologist for 360 times in 1 year, she basically is your best friend, right? So she felt really bad about what had happened, and she decided, so she said, "Maria, listen, I got this brand new yellow Porsche. Do you want to go to dinner with me when you get out of the hospital? And I want to take you to dinner to make it up to you." So I said, "Sure, we'll go to dinner." Well, on the way to picking me up for dinner, she got hit by a car who ran a red light, crashed her Porsche, but more importantly, she broke both of her hands. So she had to close her practice because she didn't have the flexibility in her hands anymore to deliver babies. So when I got out of the hospital, I looked at my husband and I said, you know what? God's trying to tell me something. They put me in the hospital. He puts me in the hospital. He takes out my doctor. Like maybe we're not going to give birth to our fourth child. And so I called my adoption attorney and I said, I know it's a crazy idea, but if there is a girl or a baby that you need to place in a home, please call me and let me know. Well, a couple of days later, somebody came into our office, this young woman, and she said, oh my gosh, you look so much like my crazy friend Maria. And so she told this young woman who was pregnant, she was a teenager who was pregnant, all about how I had 3 babies under 2 and I wanted a 4th and I was crazy for wanting a 4th. But anyways, the girl went home and that night she called my adoption attorney and she said, hey, do you think that your crazy friend would adopt my baby? And she called me. Of course I said yes, and that's how I got my 4th child. So that's my story of how I became a mom, and we all become moms in a different way. So for the 4th gift card for Toys R Us, the $25 gift card, which is actually all brought to you by Premama, why don't you tell me, excuse me, the happiest part of for you of having children? What is the one thing that you love about being a mom? Because I can tell you that I came to motherhood in a very, very difficult manner, but I got to tell you, I remember how many times when I was going through infertility, I walked into my house and it was so quiet, and I said to myself, you know what? I will always remember what a quiet house sounds like. No matter how crazy it gets with babies, I'm going to remember how miserable I am when the house is quiet. And maybe God was preparing me for that, but the happiest thing about being a mom for me is really watching my children grow into the wonderful young adults that I feel like they've become, and just experiencing and watching in amazement the things that they learn from me and the rest of the world. And they really are a window into me, I think, because the things that I get mad about that my children do, what I find is that it's just a projection of my behavior, and it's the things about myself that irritate me the most. So I try to learn from my children as well as being the teacher to them. So tell us what you love about being a mom. And Maggie, oh, that's so, Jendi, that's so nice that you went to Snapfish and you look at your kids' baby pictures and you just can't believe. I'm telling you guys, now that I have 2 children in college, literally, do you realize you only have 18 summers with your children? 18 summers, that's it. I mean, like if someone says you have 18 years, it sounds like so long. But think about it in summers and in seasons. You only have 18 Christmases. You only have 18, and gosh, it goes so fast. You just can't even imagine. Of course, I look the same as I did 18 years ago, but that's a whole nother show. Anyways, it just goes so fast. And, I always tell young moms that as miserable as colic can be, or the teething period, every phase of your child's life is just like, sometimes it isn't fun, but as quickly as they go into a phase, they go out of a phase. So anyways, I want to thank everybody. I think we got a winner, right? Maggie? Okay, great. So I want to thank everyone for being here today. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Please come to Mom TV. Upload your videos. It's so easy. And we're going to be doing online socials more and more. We're trying to do 1 a week. So please join us, and we will talk to you soon. Again, remember, Premama, tell your friends, particularly if they're pregnant or they're trying to get pregnant, drinkpremama.com is where you'll find it. Thanks, everyone. Bye.